Hello friends, myself Subhash Nagarse from Sri Digambar Jain Gurukul High School and Junior College, Solapur. I shall welcome to all of you in this bridge course of 10th Standard Mathematics. Friends, today we are going to discuss with unit test 2 that you have been already solved. Let us start with that. Friends, before going to start with the test, you might have gone through these things. That is, you have to write on the first page, State Council of Educational Research and Training, SCERT, Maharashtra. Bridge course test number 2, school name you have to write, your own name you have to write, standard 10th, if division is there you have to mention it, subject mathematics, 15 marks are there for this test and time allotted is 30 minutes. Before we start this test, you might have to note these instructions. Number 1, attempt all questions. Second, numbers to the right indicates full marks. Friends, let us start with the question number 1, which is choose the correct alternative option for the questions given below. 4 marks are there. Rather than choosing the options, we are writing the options itself. Number 1, write two numbers whose sum is 17. 4 alternatives are there. You have to go on adding these numbers, and the option that is giving the sum of two numbers 17 is 18 minus 1. That is the D option. Rest are not validated. Secondly, dash dash is a solution of the equation x plus y minus 12 is equal to 0. Is the value of x and y should be such that it gives you the sum as 12, and the option out of these 4 is 10 and 2. Rest are not validating. So option A is the right solution, that is 10, 2. Third one, in the right angle triangle, length of hypotenuse is 15 centimeter. Then find the length of the median drawn on the hypotenuse. Friends, we know that the length of the median that is drawn on the hypotenuse is always half of the hypotenuse. The length of the hypotenuse is 15 and half of that is 7.5 centimeter. So the option is A. Next, we will continue. Sub question 4. That is, in triangle ABC, angle A is 40, angle B is 70. Then angle C we have to calculate. We know that in a triangle, the angular sum is 180. So here 40 plus 70 is 110. 180 minus 110, that gives you 70. So the option B is the right, that is 70 degree. Now we see the question number 2. That is, solve the sub questions. 3 marks are there, 1 mark for each. Let us start with the first problem. If x plus y is equal to 65 and x minus y is equal to 35, then find the value of x and y. Friends, let us first of all write these two linear equations in two variables. That is, x plus y is equal to 65, equation 1, and then x minus y is equal to 35, that is second. Here in the equation 1 plus y is there, in equation 2 it is minus y is there. If we add this, these two get cancels. So first we'll write adding equation 2 in 1, that is in equation 1, we get y get cancels. 2x is equal to 65 plus 35, that is 100. 2x is equal to 100, therefore x is equal to 100 by 2, therefore we will get x is equal to 50. Now substitute this x is equal to 50 in the equation 1 here. So we will get that 50 plus y is equal to 65. Therefore we will get y is equal to 65 minus 50, that is y is equal to 15. Now we'll see second question. Write the following statement in equation form using variables x and y. That is, sum of two numbers is 15. By using x and y we have to write, and difference is 11. So friends, we know that the sum of the two numbers is 15. Means two numbers are x and y. So x plus y is equal to 15. We'll get the mathematical equation. Or mathematical, from the statement we are writing the equation. Second is this difference between these two numbers is 11. So we can get x minus y is equal to 11. This is the second equation. Now third one, identify the test by which the given two triangles here are congruent. Here triangle ABC and triangle PQR are given. The corresponding parts of the triangle are shown with identical marks. For example, AB and PQ are shown with identical marks, means AB and PQ, these two sides are congruent. Similarly, BC and QR are congruent, side AC and side PR are congruent. Means your two triangles are congruent by side test. So the solution for this, the given two triangles are congruent by SSS test of congruence. Now we'll see the next. That is question number 3. Solve the following sub questions. 8 marks are there. So we'll see the first one. Divide segment AB of length 7 cm into a ratio 3:2. Friends, here 3:2 means the total divisions will be 5. 3 plus 2 is 5. So what we have to do is first we have to draw the segment AB as shown here in the figure of length 7 cm AB. Then make an angle at the point A. You put the protractor, make an angle of 35 to 40 degree. Here you have to consider, and make an ray AX, making an angle of 35 to 40 degree in AB with AB. And here mark, take a radius around 1.5 to 2 centimeter in a compass. Mark A1, A2, A3, A4, A5 of equal distances from A2 on this AX ray. Name them as A1, A2, A3, A4 and A5. Join this A5 with B and A3 with B, so that you are getting that AP as to PB is equal to 3:2 ratio. Here angle A3P and angle A5B are congruent. These are forming the corresponding angles. So friends, now we'll see the next problem. That is, in triangle ABC similar with triangle PQ. Here triangle ABC and triangle PQ are similar. They are given, and correspondence not given. The correspondence is ABC 1:1 correspondence PQR. If correspondence is not given, you have to consider the names of the triangle as a correspondence. Now we'll write here corresponding angle and corresponding sides. Corresponding angles are congruent and corresponding sides are in proportion in case of similar triangles. Therefore, angle A is congruent with P and B is congruent with Q, and angle C is congruent with angle R. These are the to fill in the blanks for the corresponding angles. Now we'll see the sides. AB upon PQ is equal to BC upon QR. Here you will get. Next is AC upon PR. You will get. So these are the fill in the blanks or solution for the given problem. Now let us see the next problem number 3. Solve 3x minus 2y is equal to 20 and x plus 3y is equal to 14. So friends, we will start for this. That is 3x minus 2y is equal to 20. This is the equation 1. Now x plus 3y is equal to 14. This is equation given. Next one, we'll write here x is equal to 14 minus 3y. 3y goes to the right hand side, it will become minus equation 2. Now I'll put this equation 2 in this equation 1. So it will become that 3 into bracket 14 minus 3y, the value of x from 2, minus 2y is equal to 20. Now we'll solve this bracket. 3 into 14, that will be 42, and 3 3s are 9, minus 9y, and this minus 2 is equal to 20. Here minus 9y and minus 2y both will add, and that gives you minus 11y, and this 42 goes to the right hand side, will become minus. So 20 minus 42, the subtraction of this 20 minus 42 on the right hand side will be minus 22. So minus 11y is equal to minus 22. Now next step will be y is equal to, we'll get that minus 22 upon minus 11. So y is equal to, you are getting as a 2. We got the value of y. In order to find out the value of x, we'll put this y is equal to 2 in the equation 2. So we'll get that x is equal to 14 minus 3 into 2. So x is equal to 14 minus 3 to the 6. Therefore x is equal to, we'll getting as a 8. So friends, we got the values of x and y here respectively. Now we will see question number 4. Now total cost of 6 pen and 4 pencils is rupees 60. 6 pen and 4 pencil. Total cost of 4 pen and 6 pencil is rupees 40. Find the cost of 1 pen and 1 pencil. Friends, we will start. Let or suppose cost of 1 pen is rupees x and cost of one pencil is rupees y. Accordingly, here from the first condition we'll get that 6 pen means 6x plus 4 pencil means 4y is equal to 60. Equation 1. According to the second condition, wherein you will get 4x plus 6y is equal to 40, means 4x means 4 pen and 6 pencil is equal to cost is 40. Equation 2. Now friends, we will here you can observe that the coefficient of x in the first equation is the coefficient of y in the second equation. Coefficient of y in first equation is the coefficient of x in the second. In such a situation, the two equations once added and secondly it is subtracted. So we'll add equation 1 in equation 2. We'll get 10x plus 10y is equal to 100. 6x and 4x, that is 10x. 4y, 6y, 10y, 60, 40, that is 100. Here 10 will be common. So we'll get x plus y is equal to 10, or divide both side by 10. Equation 3. Now we're subtracting equation 2 from the equation 1. We'll get 6x minus 4x is 2x. 4x minus 6x is minus 2y is equal to 20. Divide both side by 2. We'll get x minus y is equal to 10. Equation 4. Now consider these two, 3 and 4, and try to attempt. Now adding equation 3 in equation 4. We'll get that here y get cancels. In equation 3 it is plus y, in equation 4 it is minus y, both cancels. 2x, xx 2x is equal to 20. Therefore x is equal to 20 upon 2. Therefore x is equal to 10 you are getting. The value of x is nothing but a cost of 1 pen. Now we'll find out the cost of pencil, which is y. Y value will calculate. Putting this x is equal to 10 in equation 3. You will get 10 plus y is equal to 10. Therefore y is equal to 10 minus 10. Therefore y is equal to 0. So friends, we will get the cost of 1 pen is rupees 10 and the cost of 1 pencil is 0. Friends, I think understood all the problems. Practice them and try to compare what you solved in the test. So friends, I would like to say thank you for watching this video.